Hey guys, it's Nutcase, and in today's video I'm going to show you guys the process I went through to design a character and the completed reference sheet I made for her, along with a digital painting that will be at the end of the video as a speed paint for you guys to see. So my husband and I have been listening to a lot of the H.P. Lovecraft Cthulhu mythos, and it's not just by H.P. Lovecraft, but also the other writers in his group that did this. Sorry, still getting over being sick. But so it started out with this sketch, and then I decided I wanted to make her kind of this Lovecraftian thing. So a lot of the times when listening to audiobooks, I pick up a lot more details than whenever I read it myself, and so a lot of the things I was picking up on was different skin types and different things. So I proceeded to sketch this character and just try and decide her proportions. I didn't for some reason like the scale. I felt like she was too long in the torso but short in the legs. But then I went the other extreme and I felt like that was too much. But I knew for sure that I wanted her to have this little sprout thing on her head because I wanted her to be more plant-based. And then, so as I sketched, I decided I really liked this proportional sketch. And that's kind of why I scrapped this one altogether, because this was more chibi-ish, I guess. And so that's when I decided on the rule that her torso is the same length as one of the sections of her legs, and her head area is about half that size. So technically she's 7 heads tall, but I'm using her torso as my measurements for this, not the heads. And then I proceeded to do a couple little other sketches, deciding on certain things. I liked this sketch, but then ended up scrapping it as I inked it because I didn't like the actual proportions. And then these were the inked pages that I digitally colored, which I will put that reference up here. But so I digitally colored it after I scanned in the inks, and I originally didn't know if I was going to be doing the inks traditionally colored or digital, but I ended up scanning and coloring them, and then I proceeded to sketch out just some rough ideas. And then this was actually the sketch that inspired the final picture that I will be showing after this little clip here. So yeah, and we'll go ahead and get into that. So with Fran, I wanted to make her kind of scary, but also where she wasn't scary. I feel like I've achieved that. I've had a lot of comments from people from the reference sheet and everything that she seems very unsettling and things like that, and I have to say that I'm pretty proud of that. But also, I wanted her to be able to be cute, and so that was kind of what I wanted to do with this picture, was kind of show see, she can be cute too. She's not just another alien monster thing that's really creepy. But I also am trying to build kind of more character around her with these little pictures that I'm doing. She doesn't eat. She can only photosynthesize because she's plant-based, but she also drinks, and so she can actually intake liquid. The idea is she can still be affected by things in the liquid as well, so say caffeine will make her more awake, alcohol would make her drunk, things like that. But she doesn't have the organs and stuff to process food. I know that may seem a little off, especially if she can drink, but it's just think plant. And since she's a humanoid plant, I still wanted her to be able to have some of that drinking culture, because we all have our own favorite drink and stuff. But that being said, we all probably have our own favorite food, but I just didn't want to have all that kind of tied into it. Also, the only reason why I gave her teeth is because I found it very unsettling looking at her face with her mouth open in sketches and stuff and idea-wise to not have teeth in there. And so I decided to take kind of the easy way out with this and just give her 2 big front teeth. But I've noticed a lot of cutesy anime styles, they'll usually do a little disc shape anyways in the front for teeth anyways. So I thought, oh well, she'll just have that. And I honestly can't tell you, besides the reasoning that I wanted her to have something in there so it wasn't just open mouth, I don't actually know why she has teeth. Since she doesn't eat, she doesn't really need them, but I don't know. I guess we'll make the we'll make the assumption that she needs it because of speech. I don't know. Probably doesn't even work that way, but you know what I mean. But she can speak through whatever means she does, but she does speak. Her legs and arms are kind of both her mode of transportation. She can walk pretty easily on her little like nubby legs because they are rigid unlike the rest of her skin, but the reason why her tentacles, I would say that this race, their tentacles is as long as they are tall, just so they can actually use their tentacles to like balance and walk, and like, you know, you feel like you're tipping over and you put out your tentacle to stop and stuff like that. So that's one of the reasons why I gave her the big long arms, besides also wanting that to kind of show the length of like what her tentacles inside can be. On the reference sheet I did list that all the tentacles that both support and are encased inside her are all the same length, which is how tall she is, except for her tongue. I don't know why. They technically should be shorter because I would have them stop at like the neck area because they don't go into the head besides the tongue one. And I believe the tongue is probably just situated there and isn't attached down, creating like her bone structure, I guess. Also, I've talked about it on Twitter and stuff, but like, she doesn't have bones besides her skull and a small spinal cord. So I don't know if you guys would be interested in something like that, but I have been toying with the idea of drawing up like what her skeletal system looks like and like how her tentacles and stuff interact with that and like where they're based, but I don't know if that would be a little too creepy. But again, Fran is kind of just a character that fulfills a lot of things that I want to do this year, and I want to make things that are not so cutesy or, you know, as run-of-the-mill for my stuff. So I wanted to kind of make creepy things, and I feel like Fran is a nice middle ground for me starting, because she's not like super creepy, but she's also not like, oh look at me, I'm a little chibi character and I'm super cute and blah blah, I don't know. But yeah, so all in all, I'm super excited for this character design, and I've really loved your guys' response on Twitter and on my Patreon group. Like, my Patreon supporters have been like, they've been so supportive of this character, and I freaking like, I love you guys for that, because like, she is what I've been wanting to do, and I foresee myself doing more creepy stuff this year and trying to push myself towards that. So I hope you guys are okay with that. I still will be doing cutesy stuff. That's kind of like my middle name, so I can't really stop doing it. But I do hope that if you do like my cutesy stuff, maybe you will still like some of my not so cutesy stuff, because it is still mine. And it is, you know, something I'm enjoying doing. Stuff that I do for myself, you can know that I do enjoy it. A lot of commissions and stuff lately I've been enjoying as well, so I feel like in art and stuff lately I've just been feeling in the groove. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this character creation and enjoy my new character, Frondova Atlatl, I think is how my husband and I have decided to pronounce it. So yeah, I hope you guys have a great weekend, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!